coverage 2018012902222,518.950Z. That's it. That is all for tonight's coverage. It's been a busy one. We'll be back bright and early as time runs out on the January window. Done deal 20180129214,910.700Z and another own deals all over the shop tonight. Chelsea youngster Charlie Musonda has joined Celtic on an 18-month loan deal. Done deal 20180129212,025.840Z. It's a busy one tonight. Barcelona have announced that former Everton winger Gerard Deulofeu has joined Watford on loan until the end of the season. The Hornets are yet to confirm the deal themselves, but the Catalan club claim Watford will cover the winger's wages and could also pay an add-on of €1 million. Chelsea news 20180129211,358.480Z. Could Chelsea be closing in on a deal for Olivier Giroud? According to reports from Sky Italia's Gianluca Di Marzio, the Blues have reached an agreement with Arsenal for the French striker. The reports claim that the Premier League champions have agreed a fee of £15 million plus add-ons. However, the deal is one part of a chain across Europe. Arsenal allowing Giroud to leave is reliant on the Gunners sealing a deal for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, which hinges on Borussia Dortmund finding a replacement for the Gabon international, which could be Chelsea's Michy Batshuayi. Done deal 2018012910228.716Z. Not many saw this coming at the start of the window. Daniel Sturridge has joined West Brom on loan from Liverpool until the end of the season. Spurs news 20180129204,557.140Z. More on the move according to reports from Paris-based journalist Isabella Pagliari. PSG's Lucas Moura is on a train to London as I type ahead of his move to Tottenham. 20180129253,254.160Z. Some more on that. Tim Cahill news. Millwall manager Neil Harris says the club will gain a lot from their hero returning every day of the week. I'm really pleased, Harris told the club's website. It's taken us January to get there, but the reason we're here is because of Tim's commitment to come. He had lots of offers, lots of places around the world that he could have gone to, but he chose Millwall. I'm delighted to be bringing him into the squad. What he will bring into the dressing room is standards and leadership. He lives his life in the right manner. He'll be the first and the last to leave. He'll add to the leadership we already have at the club in Steve Morrison and Tony Craig. Because of the shape he is in, he'll demand everyone is at that level. At 3 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon we'll have a benefit, but from 9 to 5 every day of the week, he'll have an input. Done deal 201801292,205.726Z. He's home. Tim Cahill has rejoined Millwall on a loan deal until the end of the season. 20180129195,108.306Z. Dipping into the Championship, and Reading have completed the loan signing of former Bournemouth captain Tommy Elphick from Aston Villa. 20180129194,532.696Z. Stepping back outside of London, but this time heading north, Stoke manager Paul Lambert hopes he can strengthen his squad before the transfer window closes on Wednesday night, writes Sean Taylor. Lambert, whose side host Watford that evening, is looking to add to his ranks ahead of the final 14 matches of the season, which will determine the Potters' Premier League destiny. The club has been heavily linked with the move for Galatasaray midfielder Badou Ndiaye, but Lambert would not be drawn on any interest in the Senegal international. Chief Executive Tony Scholes will deal with that side of things, said Lambert. We have spoken about players and there's players we think can help, but January is a really difficult month to bring the right type of people in. Asked whether he had watched Ndiaye, Lambert said, I've looked at a number of players since I came here. There's a number of lads we have looked at and who we think can help us. If we can get one or two in, then great. Lambert won his first game in charge against Huddersfield on January 20th and has had a full week to work with his players, with Stoke not featuring in the FA Cup this weekend. Chelsea news 201801292,544.000Z. Here's that news we promised you from Simon Johnson. Emerson Palmieri is expected to fly into London on Tuesday to finalise his move from Roma to Chelsea. As Standard Sport first revealed last week, personal terms on a 4.5-year contract worth £42,000 a week have been agreed with the left wing back, and now he just needs to undergo a medical. The deal has been held up while Chelsea have negotiated with the Serie A side over a double transfer involving Edin Dzeko as well. Dzeko's transfer has now collapsed, with Chelsea unable to agree personal terms or a sum with Roma in add-ons. But Emerson is still set to switch to Stamford Bridge as expected, with Chelsea paying an initial £17.5 million with another £5.2 million in various add-ons. Chelsea showed their confidence over the Palmieri transfer by allowing Kennedy to join Newcastle on loan for the rest of the season last week, while another left-back, Abdul Baba Rahman, completed the loan to Schalke on Monday. Emerson has made just 2 appearances this term, having suffered a serious knee ligament injury last year. But the 23-year-old is fully fit now and will be eligible to play in the Champions League when Chelsea face Barcelona in the last 16. He will provide competition for Marcos Alonso, who has started every Premier League game for the Blues. Chelsea are now looking at other forwards, with Arsenal's Olivier Giroud a real possibility. Borussia Dortmund also wanted the France international, but with his wife refusing to leave London, the Bundesliga club have stepped up talks with Chelsea over loaning Michy Batshuayi instead. All 3 players have a key role to play in the next 48 hours. Dortmund want to sell Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to Arsenal unless they get a replacement in first. Meanwhile, Chelsea won't allow Batshuayi to depart on loan unless they have bought someone. The deadline for German clubs to register new players is 5 p.m. UK time, 6 hours before the English window closes. Chelsea News 2018012901908.476Z. We've got some big Chelsea news coming your way from our man Simon Johnson. Stay where you are. Spurs News 201801290181131.200Z. Back to London, then, and there is some big news coming from the Tottenham camp. According to reports from Sky Sports News, the club have agreed a fee with PSG for the sale of Lucas Moura. As per the reports, Spurs have agreed a £25 million fee with the French side. Done deal. 201801290180738.1600. Rahman returns. Baba Rahman has returned to Bundesliga side Schalke on an 18-month loan deal, Chelsea have confirmed. 201801290180425.020Z. Staying on the south coast for a while, Brighton manager Chris Hughton has no doubts over new signing Leonardo Ulloa's fitness and has put him straight in the squad to face Southampton on Wednesday. The Argentinian striker has rejoined Albion on loan from Leicester 3.5 years after he left the South Coast. Ulloa played just 19 minutes of Premier League football this season, but Hughton is nevertheless ready to throw him straight in as he bids to pep an attack which has found the net just 17 times. He's in the squad and we are happy with his levels, said Hughton at his pre-match press conference. We have found it difficult to get the goals we need to win games, so to have that competition and options in that position is definitely something we wanted. We know the type of player he is and what he will bring to the squad. He has gained great experience in the last few years in the games he has been involved with. We want him to bring that quality and experience to us. Ulloa remains a hugely popular figure at Brighton, having scored 26 goals in 58 appearances during his first spell with the club. He told the club website, "It was an easy decision, because I have a unique feeling with this club. They opened the door for me to come into England and I know all about the fans, the club and the city. This feels like my home in this country. When I'm in the city and the streets I feel different, and for that reason I'm happy to be back here. I had a special relationship with the fans the first time I was here and that's really good for me. They're so important to the team. When you can feel them on the pitch you feel more comfortable, and I felt that here before. I want to do a job on the pitch for the team." Additional reporting by the Press Association. Premier League News 2018012901744.890Z. We're leaving London for a moment and heading down south. Southampton manager Mauricio Pellegrino says he intends to keep Manolo Gabbiadini at the club this month. Gabbiadini has been struggling for form at Southampton. The Italian, who arrived with a bang a year ago, has been linked with the move back to Serie A with Bologna. The striker has been out of the side recently, with Pellegrino preferring Shane Long, but the manager says he wants him to stay put. "I don't think so," the Argentine said when asked if Gabbiadini would leave. "This morning I was talking with Vice Chairman of Football Les Reed. Every day we are talking about some news in the market, if there is the possibility of some players trying to leave and some to bring in, but nobody has told me anything about Manolo. He is an important player for us. Obviously he is not playing too much at the moment, but he is one of our main strikers and I want to keep him." Southampton have already made one signing this month, with Guido Carrillo arriving last week. Guido Carrillo arrived from Monaco on Friday. However, Saints are also reportedly still chasing a deal for Spartak Moscow's Quincy Promes, and Pellegrino said they are still working hard. Obviously we have been working to bring in players with quality, Pellegrino added. 2 days left, it is not easy. We will keep pushing, but we are not sure until the end what will happen. 201-801-290-172,854.160 Z. A big Chelsea update here. Standard Sports' Simon Johnson reports that a deal for Emerson Palmieri is close, with the Roma defender set to move to Stamford Bridge for an initial fee of £17.5 million plus £5.2 million in add-ons. Contract already agreed last week. Could travel to London tomorrow for medical. 201-801-290-164,617.470 Z. Former Everton and Australian international Tim Cahill is expected to complete his return to Millwall 20 years after starting his career there. The 38-year-old free agent is currently undergoing a medical. Breaking news. 201-801-290-160,437.120 Z. Athletic Bilbao have announced that the buyout clause in Aymeric Laporte's contract has been paid, with the defender now seemingly on the verge of joining Manchester City. The 23-year-old has been heavily linked with a £60 million move to the Premier League leaders, with reports saying that he was due to travel to Manchester on Monday. Athletic did not mentioned City or any other club in a statement on their website, but did confirm that Laporte's release clause had been met and thanked the player for his contributions. Laporte also issued a farewell statement on Athletic's official Twitter account. The club's statement read: Today, the 29th of January 2018, the Liga Professional de Football LPF has certified to Athletic Club that the player Aymeric Laporte has met the requirements demanded in the applicable legislation for the valid unilateral resolution of the employment contract that bound him to our club. Said certification indicates that the player has unilaterally shown his will to terminate the contractual relationship that bound him since 20,092,010 season, and that the amount of compensation established in the contract has been deposited. Athletic Club would like to thank the player for his dedication during the time he has been with the club. Laporte was left out of Athletic's matchday squad to face Eibar at San Mamés on Friday night amid speculation of a possible big money switch to City. The former France under-21 international had been a virtual ever-present for Athletic this season, but after being named in Jose Angel Zigunda's 20-man squad for the La Liga clash the previous day, he was not selected for the Basque Derby. Laporte, who came up through the youth ranks at Athletic after joining the Lions in 2010, said he was leaving the Basque outfit for a new challenge, but that would never forget the club. His farewell message, written in both Spanish and English, read: To all the Athletic family. So much to tell in few lines. I want to thank you for everything you have given me. I arrived as a teenager and here I grew up as a person and as a footballer. My farewell, ahead of a new challenge in my professional career. I don't want it to be a goodbye, but a see you soon. Here I leave a unique club, different, and I will never forget you. 201-801-290-155,122.960 Z. What they're saying. Sky Italy report: an agreement has been reached between Arsenal and Borussia Dortmund over Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. West Ham have registered their interest in Arsenal striker Olivier Giroud. According to The Guardian, Liverpool striker Daniel Sturridge is set to join West Brom on loan for the rest of the season, according to Sky Sports.